Libras, welcome. This is your April 2023 general reading. It is for the month. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If this does resonate with you, remember to hit that like button. It really does help my channel out a lot when you guys do that, and it helps get the message out there for other people who need it as well. It also lets me know that the messages are finding right people and resonating with people. Okay. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart if you happen to know what those are. I'm sure that there is a reading that resonates in there with you somewhere. For those of you, I have had some messages asking about personal readings. Yes, I do offer personal readings. In my description box below, you can find me on Facebook and you can message me there for any services that you are looking for. All right, we have the Three of Swords coming in. So there's some kind of heartbreak that's been going on, but your main energy here is the High Priestess, which tells me you are embracing your intuition and really following your own sense of direction is really what's coming in, that you're following your own sense of direction. I'm getting almost the way that she's holding the moon is like it's directing her where to go. All right, let's see here. Libras, please. The Queen of Discs. I feel like that's saying you're kind of embracing your independence right now. You're working hard on your resources. There could be some domestic pursuits here. You have dedication to your team and your work and providing quality workmanship, quality skills. These are your main energies coming in for the month. This is for those of you who've never seen me before. This is one of my longer readings. These will be your main energies. Up top will be your timeline, okay? So this will take you through the month. As I give a brief description as I lay the first set of cards down, then we'll clarify with the second deck. Things will become a little bit more detailed. I'll try to give some general readings before we start to clarify, just so there's general messages going out, because once it gets more detailed, it may not apply to as many people. We then pull oracle cards and best actions for you to take during this time. I can't talk today. And then best actions for sun, moon, rising. And then we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. All right, let's see. Beginning of April for Libras, please. You have the initiation card. Well, that's beautiful. Spirit's coming in here at the beginning of the month to help elevate you in some way. If you look at this bird, I love this deck. And this is linked down in the description box as well. The energy is actually raising the bird up. The bird is not flying on its own. It's being lifted, elevated by spirit here. And it tells me you're being initiated into something at a higher level, or you're getting healing here from spirit. You have that Five of Cups to go along with that Three of Swords. Some of you may have experienced an extreme heartbreak during this time. And that Nine of Swords. We talked about mental anguish, suffering. It's what I consider the mental health card. I can talk about insomnia, sleepless nights, just kind of those thoughts that get stuck in our head. Possible depression. But like I said, there's some healing or initiation going on here as well. And sometimes we go through things like that. Yeah, and at the end of the month, you do have the Four of Swords, which talks about needing time for self-care and self-love, okay? You need to take that time and rest, really go within, give yourself the attention that you need. The Four of Swords is also a rebirthing card. A lot of times when we come out of the Four of Swords energy, we feel very renewed. You may be putting out too much for others and maybe not keeping enough for yourself, okay? You have the Eight of Wands telling me you're taking quick action towards something. That might be what ends up exhausting you, though, as well. And the Magician, which is wonderful. That talks about being able to manifest things in. So, for general messages here, I do feel like you guys will experience something during this month that will hurt, okay? And maybe get you caught up in your head some. This could be something, for some of you, this could be something simple like, you know, just not being able to go on a trip that you wanted to go on, okay? For others of you, there may be a loss like a divorce, or, you know, a fight with a friend, something like that, that's keeping you up at night, all right? Or a fight with a family member. There could be a job loss, something along those lines as well. But you do have a lot of initiation cards in. You got the manifesting. And after this Magician, you do have this Eight of Wands, which tells me whatever you want to manifest, you're taking action on it. You do have abundance coming in, intuition, elevation, so a lot of good things. And we do have a transition into success, looking for that time of happiness and reward, working very hard on your skills. There's some stress and burden, new opportunities coming in, either in love or spirituality. And again, with that, following your intuition, reflecting on your emotions. Again, I feel like there's new career stuff that could be coming in for a lot of you guys. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit more detailed on what's going on here. Why is the initiation card here for Libra, please? That Three of Pentacles. This wants to come out with it. And that High Priestess again. Okay, so this High Priestess and this Three of Discs is telling you to follow your intuition here on what to dedicate yourself to. Okay, so right here at the beginning of the month, something might come in for you, but it's telling you follow your intuition, take a really good look at what you're dedicating yourself to. The initiation card lets me know that Spirit's here helping you elevate above something. So you may want to be really deciding, where do I focus my energy? Where do I pull it away? Where do I give most of my dedication in alignment to that will be for my higher good? Okay. Five of Cups. Okay, so this Five of Cups seems to be on romantic movement here. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups clarifying that. The thing about the Five of Cups, and you got a lot of moon energy going on, so I feel like you're going to know this, that it's kind of an illusion. Yes, you've lost something that has spilled, and you're focused in on the loss and grief from what you no longer have. But there's three cups still standing, and we have that Three of Discs over here, also showing you have things still there, okay, to dedicate yourself to. Don't get lost in what is missing and not see what's already there for you with this romantic situation. Sorry, my dog's barking at somebody. Neighbors are probably out. She likes to drive them crazy. The Knight of Pentacles. I want one more on that. The Death card. And I feel like this is saying the same thing as this. I feel like it's being represented by the Knight. The Knight here, the Knight of Pentacles can often be considered the husbandry card. It's usually a long-term stable relationship. And it does seem like that there is something that's coming to an end. Now, for some of you, this could be a work situation that had been moving very slowly, and you may have lost your job, or you're choosing to walk away from your job towards something that has more gain. And that's coming to an end. It could really play out either way for you guys. The Sun. But this is a transition into success for you guys. Like I said, this initiation card is here. This High Priestess, here's the High Priestess. Again, you're getting the Sun card on this, okay? This is bringing in a lot of success for you guys. In this deck, it's called the Hangwoman, but this is the Hangman card, and I feel like it's telling you you need to pull away from this heartbreak, whatever's breaking your heart. It's time to pull away from it, go within and gain a different perspective, because like I said, I feel like you're getting caught up there on what's being lost. You don't want to miss out on all those cups that are still standing, because there's beautiful things coming in for you, some really successful things to dedicate yourself to. So I'd hate to see you get caught up in the loss and grief and not see what's still there, okay? With these threes coming in, the Three of Swords, this Three of Pentacles, but you have this Five of Cups, but it's the three cups still standing, okay? That's really being pointed out to me, that you need to realize that there's still these, and there might legitimately be three things in your life that is important, or three things coming in for you this month that you may miss if you're too focused on what you have lost in these two things, okay? And I do feel like it's three things. There's three things coming for you this month. So make sure you're pulling away from this and gaining the perspective you need here to really embrace the success that's coming for you, okay? It's coming. And we have the Three of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so again with that three is going to be a good number for you this month, okay? The 3 is just coming out as, yes, you have 3 things. You have 3. And there's that 3 of Cups I was saying right here, okay? So there may be new relationships coming in, new friendships. You may even be able to really embrace other relationships you have, friends or family, people within your circle of trust. By becoming independent, I feel like, from this situation here, all right? It's going to allow you to embrace other good things, this 3 of Cups instead of those 2 of Cups, all right? Let's see, 3 of this, okay. Yeah, and this talks about working very hard and mastering your skills, same as the 3 of this. I do feel like this is probably a job opportunity coming in for a lot of you here. Could come in from, I want one more on that 3 of Cups and Queen of Discs. I want to know which way that's coming in. I mean, there could have been a 3-way situation for some of you guys where your partner cheated. So you're going independent. I don't feel like that's going to resonate with all of you, obviously. But that is a possibility. Yeah, this transitions you into success. And I feel like it has to do with those 3. There's 3 things. And I feel like your social circle, your work, that's 2. Let's see. Let's see here. What are we manifesting in? This is a turning point for you guys, okay? So around mid-month, you're going to go from, and it's kind of interesting because you're going from, at the beginning of the month, really great things coming in for you, to some kind of loss, grief, and probably anxiety over a situation that happens. Back into trusting yourself, and a turning point here at mid-month that really starts heading you into success and manifesting the things that you want. So I really feel like it's going to be a brief period before you move forward. The 9 of Wands, you're recovering, which we see that. Yeah, and you're heading towards a new future. Okay, and with this 3 of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck, this turning point, I feel like it's saying you begin to manifest because there was a turning point that allowed you to recover to head towards a new future, okay? And with this 3 of Wands, it talks about sitting there and visualizing, what do I want for my future? How do I want to expand myself? What places do I want to go? And really making the decisions of what do I want for my life and how am I going to get there? And the 3 of Wands with the Magician together is a very powerful combination that allows you to really manifest in the life that you desire. Okay, you're taking action on standing your ground on something. And I feel like you've learned to stand your ground on something. Let's see. The Hermit. That Hermit a lot of times plays out in a business sense. And again, with the birthing in the reality that you want. You're standing your ground on what you want, basically. You're taking action on standing your ground on what you want, the places you want to head. You're going within to look for your answers. And I feel like this could be business. This could be friends. This could be family. This could be just about anything. I feel like this is part of leveling up spiritually for you, which makes sense with that initiation card coming in there right at the beginning of the month. This is all about you birthing a better reality for yourself, a better life for yourself, embracing the endings even of the things that have happened. All right, let's see. What is this 4 of Swords? The Queen of Cups. And I feel like it's saying you need to offer your cup of love to yourself and stop offering it to everybody else for a little while. I don't know, that message just came in. Some of you may communicate a lot trying to help people. The dolphins being pointed out to me. You may spend a lot of time in communication with others trying to help them. I feel like it's saying pull back from that communication and offer this love to yourself during this time at the end of the month for the self-love, self-care, rest, rejuvenation, so you can come out renewed. Not that helping people is a bad thing. That's not what I mean at all. Just sometimes we have to help ourselves first, and you've got a lot going on. Yeah, look for equal give and take in relationships. Some of you may be even giving to people who don't give back, okay? And it may be time to pull that cup back, okay? And you do have that ending, but I think you're learning that lesson here of, you know, keeping enough for yourself and only, you know, learning to give to situations and people that end up giving back, where it is a balance. It is an equal give and take. It is a fair relationship. Yeah, and you have that Ace of Pentacles again. And like I said, this Hermit plays out with the Ace of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles a lot. It's not every Hermit, just this Hermit in this deck, because he holds that Pentacle in his hand. And there's actually a bag of coins here as well. So he usually plays out when there's abundance coming. Sometimes even our own business ideas or side hustles showing up, he will come out. But you are definitely birthing in a new reality here with this Empress, this Three of Wands, the Magician, this Hermit card. There's just a lot of beautiful things coming in for you. You have the Ace of Cups. There could be new love coming into, and that could be that third thing I was looking for. Possibly with an earth sign, a King of Pentacles type person, or a Leo. Yeah, and there's your own energy. You got this. I feel like it's just saying, I got this. Don't worry. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you guys. So you do have a brief period here where you are going to go through a little bit of suffering, but the rest of your month and the rest of your reading is beautiful. It's all about success, opportunities, dedication, building a life that you want, knowing who and when to give your energy to. Yeah, trust your intuition, and that comes in very strong for you guys. Problem resolved. And please note, this is coming right over this situation. Like, even though it hurts and whatever, this is also resolving a problem for you, because it's no longer going to be a problem for you. Happily ever after. Yeah, and I feel like you are heading to that Ten of Cups, that happily ever after right here with the Sun card. You're heading towards success. Positive expectations. You know, this has come out in a couple of my readings. This was a card that just never used to seem to come out, and lately it's been coming out more. And I feel like it's saying it's okay to have positive expectations of yourself and others. Like, if people aren't giving you positive things back, like I was saying with the Six of Pentacles, if they're not giving back what you give, you need to expect positive expectations from yourself and from others, okay? Like, I know a lot of times we think you know, a lot of times in a lot of the spiritual studies I have done, you know, expectation leads to suffering. That's true. But realistic, positive expectations keep us safe, okay? Storm warning. Yeah, we see that coming here. There is a storm warning coming. I mean, there is definitely something coming that is going to be difficult. Door to Spirit. Yes, you have that initiation card. Spirit is here for you, guiding you through this. This is a beautiful transition for you guys. Cornucopia, which talks about harvest, abundance, okay? Which we see that coming in for you guys too. Strategy. Usually this card plays out with that King of Swords, but I don't think he came out in your reading. But it does talk about making a strategy here. And some of you, and with that Three of Wands, some of you may need to actually, after you envision what it is that you want and want to begin to manifest it, have a strategy in place to get yourself there to that transition into success here. And maybe your social circle would be able to help you with that too. Or this Queen of Discs energy, having the resources to be able to do the things that you wish. Libra, please. Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. And that's what I was saying here with this Three of Cups. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is talking about your friends and social circle here. And this relationship here doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship, okay? We're going to do best actions. I need to move some of these cards so you won't be able to see. Best actions, Libra. The Five of Wands. It's time to overcome the obstacles and challenges. But, you know, obstacles and challenges aren't always a bad thing. You know, they allow us challenge and growth, okay? So, but it is time to overcome them. The Three of Swords. It's time to let go of this broken heart, okay? Pull out, pull away. It's showing up right here in your reading. Time to pull away and gain new perspective on the situation. One more, please. The Devil. I feel like that's the person here that you need to pull away from. And yeah, and it's saying this is a necessary transition. These obstacles and challenges with this person is breaking your heart. You need to transition away from this. This is going to be a painful ending, but it'll bring new clarity, okay? Painful ending. But look, she's walking into the light. The birds are out above her, showing something has ended, something has died. But she is still walking into the light. And this is a necessary transition for you guys. But there's new opportunities coming. And with that star card right under that, it's heading you to beautiful places. You know, obviously this does not apply to you if there's not something hurtful going on in your life, okay? Endings, you'll know of something ending in your life. It does not mean that everybody has something ending in their life during this time just because you're a Libra. This is a very general reading for a lot of people. All right, Suns. Okay, it's giving you 3 cards here. The Ten of Swords, the painful ending, 4 Cups. Yeah, allow this painful ending to happen. Gain the clarity because you've been unfulfilled and dissatisfied. And with the Ace of Cups coming in, there will be new love and a renewal of your own cup of love. And, you know, probably something coming in spiritually for you guys. I do feel in the cards. Moon. It's time to begin a new journey here. With the Wanderer, which is Fool. Okay. Full energy. The Seven of Cups. Know what to commit yourself to and know what not to. There was something that came in for you guys on that, on new commitments. Yeah, I think back here. It's saying you have too many things, you're juggling too many things going on, you're not even sure what's in your cups. It's time to figure out what's in your cups. Make the decisions of what's good for you, what to dedicate yourself to, okay? And put your energy into that. The Knight of Swords, it's time for lifestyle changes. To overcome the lack of things in your life. Embrace your intuition. Recover. There's new passionate messages coming in for you guys. All right. We're going to go ahead and do a pick a card where you can ask a question. So I lay the cards down. You go ahead, think of your question. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a description of the card so you can see how that applies to your question. And you'll have to use your own intuition to figure that out. Okay, go ahead, take a deep breath in. Release, and pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card 1. the World card. And yes, that talks about a completion to a lesson or goal of some kind. The Two of Cups, I say yes. That talks about bringing two things into harmony. That can be you and another person, you and a situation, or you and your higher self. The Three of Discs, I say yes, and it's played out in a very good way in your reading here. It talks about dedication to your team and dedication to your work skills. The Three of Sticks, or the Three of Wands, again with another 3. Oh, and you had the Three of Wands back here too. This talks about envisioning where you want to go. So I say maybe. It depends on your question. I'll give a yes because the Three of Wands is one of my favorite cards. But it talks about envisioning the life that you want and starting to make a plan to head that direction. Figure out how to expand yourself. All right, Libras, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. If you are interested in getting a hold of me, you can do that on Facebook. The link for that is in the description box. If you are interested in any of these decks, I know 2 of them are linked also in the description box below for Amazon. And then if you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. It helps me out a lot. Okay, guys? Until we meet again.